Some lovely stuff around here, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
You
right
had one
into
of them,
his...
mate.
Yeah, I've had a couple of them.
You
yeah.
crashed it.
I did crash one, yeah.
Not your fault, I might add.
No, Capri pulled out and I T-boned him.
Just quickly, before we start looking at that, he said this is number 5 and it's a proper M Sport Focus, but this was actually one of them cars where he got in it and it was simulator. But yeah, it's got all chassis number in it and it's a brand new shell. But this is it, Chris, you took it in a bit more than me, didn't you, what he was saying? But
yeah, 1 of 4.
Yeah.
3 crashed. So ex-British touring car, belonged to Turbo Techniques. He's bought it direct from them. But I've got to be honest, when you said what it was, it's not what I was expecting.
No.
Is it what you was expecting?
No, I'll be honest, it's not really. I expected it to be a bit more road going. That's why we're around here, really.
Yeah, and when he said it's a bit of a project, he weren't lying, was it?
No, I mean...
It's a big project, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it is lovely, but yeah, not...
I mean, if you were into motorsport or stuff like that, I should imagine it's...
He said all the running gear for it's beautiful.
We'll see if we can have a look at that.
Yeah.
But...
the radiator in the pack there, with the fans all cut out.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice thing.
A proper racing car, isn't it?
Yeah, really.
Well, say ex-British touring car.
Really nice.
I wonder who drove it.
Side?
Yeah, it's a project, isn't it?
I think he said the owner of Turbo Technics was the actual driver of it.
Right.
Hey, is his name
there?
there?
Yeah,
look.
there it is, yeah. So there you go, Jeff Kershaw.
Jeff Kershaw. Guys, is that the owner of Turbo Technics? Is Turbo Technics still going?
I would imagine so. They're a big company, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I suppose while we're here, we'll have a look at the other bits that go with it, shall we? But
I mean, I'm going to tell you straight away now, that's not...
it's not...
I don't know, I really want a Fiesta anyway, but...
No.
I mean, that's nice, isn't it? If you've got time and you want to do it. Do you know what? I will put Taz's link in the description.
Yeah.
He's always got all stuff like this that he breaks and he does all the repairs on. We'll talk to him more in there.
Shall we go and see what else he's got, shall we?
I don't know what he's got hiding under these. Some nice bits. Focus there. I saw this last time I come. It's actually a replica, but it's lovely, yeah. You got the radio on in here? Right, mate?
Hello?
You don't mind being on camera, do you? No, Chris, let's nick your mic. That Sierra, not just pop it on there, mate, or hold it, yeah. That's not going to be a bit of us. It's a bit more, I don't want a project like that.
Yeah.
And I expected it to be a bit more of a road-going car.
No, it's a full-blown track car, so...
But I won't waste your time. It's not going to be for us. But can we see the running gear? Because someone who watches our videos might do it. And then... Can we have a little look at what you got here? Can we be nosy? Is that all right?
Yeah, of course.
All right, let's have a look at the bits. It's purely for the benefit of anyone that would be interested in that car. Like, that's what comes with it. That's all the running gear. Quite nice stuff, you said.
Yeah, it's specific for the Sierra Turbo Technics. It won't fit anything else. It is for that car, all one-off by Turbo Technics themselves.
Yeah. That would be a lovely thing, wouldn't it, all put back together.
It would, definitely.
But if anyone is interested in that car, or even I've mentioned previously out there that you do quite a lot of servicing.
Yeah,
you look after a lot of classic cars, including mine.
Yep, definitely.
The Series 1.
Yep.
And for those people that don't actually know, I actually bought that Series 1 from Taz.
Yes, you did.
He bought it as a project, and I said, how much is that? And he said, it's not for sale. But I drove you mad for 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was quite a while.
Until you finally sold it to me. Let's have a look at what you got out here, mate. Well, that's a bit... I didn't expect to see that here.
Yeah, it's not a Ford.
E-Type Jag.
Yeah.
Looks mint.
It is. It's been painted. We've got quite a special engine for it, sitting over the back. Yeah.
Just one to finish off.
Big project.
And then this Focus RS, is it?
Yeah, just come back from paint being put back together.
What's this, like full restoration or just...
Bit of paint work, bit of underneath, welding and... yeah, and just making it a bit more usable again.
Yeah, they're lovely, aren't they? And getting quite rare now as well, aren't they?
Yeah, and definitely up on the money.
This was
This-
here last time I come, but this has got a great story, this, hasn't it?
This is something really special. It's come from Ireland. It's the original front cover max power car from back in the day. And the story is a guy got hold of me just through what I do and what have you.
Yeah.
It used to belong to his brother, who sadly passed away. And the bloke who brought it down to me managed to get back hold of it and basically wanted to restore it in his brother's name. Everything his brother wanted to do back then that he couldn't, we're doing now.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it's a
brilliant.
full Focus RS engine, full restoration. The only thing I'm not doing is the paintwork because it's definitely not a bit of me, that.
No.
But yeah, apart from that, it's definitely a special car.
I had a Renault 5 in that colour,
Yeah.
and it was hard to
Yeah.
match, yeah. Really nice. And this one was yours.
Yeah, this
and
was
it's-
my Escort Cosworth, which I sold to a friend of mine. And he's basically nut and bolt restoring it. Everything. New engine just been built, fully forged by us. 500 brake, we're hoping.
That's a bit of kit, Chris, isn't it?
I haven't got a mic on, but that manifold's a
Walton
work of
manifold.
work of art.
Yeah, stunning.
Who makes it?
Walton.
Yeah, that is a beautiful bit of kit, isn't it? These is fuel pressure
Yeah,
regulator.
that's it, yeah.
That used to cause the old Sierras to catch
Yeah,
fire.
apparently so.
And then round here, this is a customer's car.
Yeah, all the way from Devon.
Is this what you've done to my car?
Pretty much, yeah. We stripped it bare, done the underneath and that, had it all powder coated. And this is what this one's in for. Basically what we did to yours, but we found a bit more work needed to it. So
Underbody
under
restoration.
old, yeah.
And then this, although this is in bits, I actually know who owns this car. This is very, very rare.
Yeah, D-Reg.
It's a D-Reg.
It's a D-Reg.
They only made a few of them.
Yep.
And you will never see a D-Reg Mark III Escort. Well, you know what it is, Chris, as well, don't you? But yeah, so very, very rare that. A lot more rarer than a B or a C Reg. Yeah, mate, that was it really. We just thought we'd come round, have a look at the stuff. Really, I want, have you seen that Fiesta RS Turbo on there? $7.5 grand.
White
White
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a starting bid. And I was like,
It's a lot of work.
Is
it
it?
needs a full restoration, ideally.
you've had a look at it.
Yeah, I've had a look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I've showed you it, didn't I? And it's,
I had a look because, you know, I like buying projects and what have you.
you
and
love a project.
I do. And, yeah, it just needed a bit more work. And but I do know of another one.
Do you?
White. Not a lot more money than that. Fully restored, pristine condition.
Really?
Yep, and it's stunning. So if it's something you're after,
Oh, mate,
we
put-
could
yeah,
put you
yeah,
onto it.
yeah, put me onto that.
I know the guy wants rid of it. He's fed up with time wasters, and I know you're not a time waster.
Ooh.
So if it's something, I can pass you all the details over, and you know what I mean.
Sounds better than the eBay one.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
to be
yeah.
fair, it doesn't look like a project to me. The guy seems as honest as anything, and yeah, it could be.
You
a
get
good
offered
shout.
a lot of old
Oh,
Ford
yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
don't
definitely.
you? It's only because, look, I'd like a project that I've said it to you before. It's no secret. I know Taz, and we go to car shows
Yeah,
quite
yeah, yeah.
often, or little
Yeah,
coffee
definitely.
meets, don't we? We meet up, go to cars and coffee in the summer. But you know, I don't mind driving a rolling restoration.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't.
A bit like the Series 1 was, do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You had the paintwork done and it still needed bits as you was driving
And I
it.
bought
so-
it here, yeah, and
and we
you've
done
done
it
the
as we was going.
underbody,
So-
and it's purely like me and Chris don't really have time. That's why I bought it to
Yeah.
you. We haven't, but
All space, really.
No.
I'd love a Fiesta RS Turbo.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, come and look at this one quickly, because I've got one in here as well. It's
You
not
ain't.
for sale.
I thought the red Escort was in there.
No, that's at home now, but this one's not for sale. It's a customer's car, in for a Focus RS engine conversion.
Really?
It's special.
Oh,
It's a van.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's a van. It's quite a well-known car, but sadly the engine let go, so he brought it down to me for,
Oh, that
as
is,
I say,
that
one of our
is
engines.
nice. And it's a van.
Yeah,
I do want a car, but last time I come in, you had that red,
Yeah.
beautiful Mark IV
Yeah.
Escort in here. Have you got pictures on
Yeah,
your
I've
phone?
got all my
I'm going to
Instagram.
include that picture of that car. That
Yeah.
is the best Mark IV Escort
Yeah.
I've ever seen
Hands
in my
down.
life. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable, isn't it? So send me a picture of that. I'm going to include
Yeah,
that
definitely.
now. Mate, put me on to this guy
Yeah,
with
I
this
will.
Fiesta, and we'll have a look at that. But
Yeah.
I'll put all your links in the description
Yeah,
down
perfect.
below. If anyone's got any servicing on their old classics or any restoration work, Taz is your man. And his Instagram is RS
Taz
Taz
28.
28, but I'll put a link for that in the description down below. Mate, thank you so much.
No worries.
So, actually a couple of days later now, and the car is actually still in Yorkshire, but the deal has been done. I've bought this car, and as you can see, it is very, very nice. And I think you said, Chris, for the amount of money for this car, for what the other one is, you couldn't possibly restore that other car to this standard.
Oh, you couldn't get near it, Rob.
You couldn't, could
get
you?
Near it, no.
I mean, this is a bit more money, but look, it's done. It's restored. Those gauges in there are a little bit horrible, but they can go back to normal, can't they? But
you saved yourself a small fortune buying this one over that project.
Not only a small fortune, time.
Yeah, that's right.
You can't get your time back, can you?
No. We haven't got much spare time as it is, have we?
No, let's let it play and have a little look at it. Again, little things, not to my liking, the green light, but quite easily changed. Look at that floor, Chris.
Yeah.
Apart from those gauges inside, that car is, and that light, that car is perfect inside. The outside, again, perfect. Under the bonnet is a little bit, it needs quite a few changes. It's quite modified underneath there, but overall, look at that car. One key does every lock on it.
It's ready to use.
It is ready to use for the summer.
Yeah, perfect.
Look how straight it all is.
Yeah. Good trim.
So, I have sent a truck to collect this to Yorkshire, and in a couple of days, mate, that is going to land here at the yard, and of course, we'll all have a proper look round it. So kindly, the chap has just sent me some footage of under the bonnet. So Chris just said, Rob, include that in the video. It's great, but this does highlight everything I was talking about, i.e. blue Samco hoses and yellow strut brace, a bit of chrome on there. I'm not a fan of it.
No, not to your taste, is it?
I'm definitely not a fan of a pink dump valve, but look how clean that is under there, Chris. Look. I mean, I must have been mad to buy one that needed restoring, and you'd never get it like that for that money. I'm going to say it again. I'm getting excited. Let's wait until it gets here. It's not every day a dream like this comes true, and today this is a dream come true. You wait till you see this. Look at that. Well, unfortunately, mate, it got a bit dirty on the way here, but it's here. Look at it.
Really, I should be filming you, Rob, shouldn't I?
Oh, mate,
yeah, let's have a swap round.
You won't fit my grin in there, honestly.
There you go.
Mate, look at it.
Tidy, Rob.
Honestly, why would you buy that one for that much money and then restore it?
That's right. It's a no-brainer,
It's
really.
crazy. It's a bit dirty. Look, it's going to have... It's not going to be to everyone's liking, the restoration. You know, like, people do it differently, don't they? So there might be bits on here that I don't like, but so far, I mean, that's bloody awful. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I think that's probably that's the biggest thing, isn't it?
And Dave, the chap I bought it off, Dave, I know he's going to be watching. Thank you again. He really did look after me on this. He did me a great price on it. And he said to me, he said, Rob, I didn't have time to do it. I subbed everything out.
Yep.
So he actually subbed out the paint job. He subbed out loads of the other work. He said, and he asked for a full repaint. I said, has it definitely been painted under here? And he said, as far as I know, and if it hasn't, he said he'll pay to get it done. And I thought, you can't be fairer than that. And he genuinely didn't know.
So are you going to remove that?
I am removing it, Chris. I hate it. I think it looks horrible.
Yeah, fair
or
enough.
Or horrible. But look how straight
I know,
it is.
mate. Yeah.
Look how square it is.
Yeah. I've got to be careful with the truck there, haven't I?
Yes. Sorry, can you come?
Because we have got something on there new as well.
Mate, look at it.
Yes. Am I right in saying you said there's no MOT on it yet?
He bought this years and years ago. It hasn't had an MOT since 2009.
Well, you best...
Hence why you didn't get loads of MOT history when I checked it out using Car Vertical. So odometer all looks good, financial and legal all looks good, and damage all looks good, which is unbelievable for a car of 1992, and especially being a hot hatch back in the day. I guess we'll go straight to timeline. And there's 5 records found there. So it was manufactured in January 1992, was registered in January 1992, failed a technical inspection on the 10th 2009, and that was when it had its last MOT. You can see it actually failed on quite a lot of stuff there, suspension, lock nuts missing, but there on the 10th 2009, obviously all of that had been rectified and it had passed its MOT. And then on the 11th there, 2012, which is, I believe, when the current owner bought it, there was an ownership change. So here is just an example of what one would look like if there was an issue, and you can clearly see there in bright yellow it is marked as damaged, and when you click on that damaged you can scroll down and it actually tells you there it was written off on the 1st 2024, this particular example, and it was a category N, non-structurally damaged. So that's not the Fiesta that I'm actually going to buy. This is an example. I'm just showing you there that it's clearly highlighted in amber. I want to thank Car Vertical for the continued support on the channel. Use the little code up on screen for a nice little discount off your check, or click the link in the description where it will automatically apply your discount. And as you can see, even though there wasn't much history there, Chris, it's all clear. Also, let's have a look in here. I know this is going to take a minute. Yeah. Where are you going to find another one of them?
Oh, that's mint.
Well, are they making any more? I've shown the registration, but this you don't even get. I don't want to show too much of it.
Oh, I know.
But look,
I know.
Look at it. Look.
Yeah, I know.
It ain't had no floor pans putting it or nothing like that.
No.
It is honest, and I haven't looked in the boot yet, but he was quite funny, Dave. When I was negotiating with him, he says, yeah, I've chucked a bucket of tears in the boot. You've made me cry. Anyway, he did say, look, Rob, I was going to sell all this on eBay, and I haven't looked in here, but I think he was a gentleman and a man of his word.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He said I was going to put, just in case that was his address, he said I was going to put all of that on eBay, but I want you to have it and, you know, do whatever you want with it. 2 headlights, 2 backlights, lots and lots of spare parts. And also, he did say, oh, brand new can of oil, loads of new stuff. He did say there is the original air vent and clock where them gauges are.
You're not a fan of those,
I'm not a fan. And let's open the bonnet. Even though I've showed these little videos, we got to show it, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've got to show it in real life. Mate, this is tough for me, between this and the Series 1. I don't know what one's my favourite now. I like them both. But look, I know...
It's not horrendous, Rob, is it?
Do you know what I didn't notice until... Look.
Oh, it's a cover.
It's a cover.
Yep.
So it can come off.
Yep.
Look, all the cam belt cover, the rocker cover's the right one. It's just the Samcos. I could live with them if they was black, but I just don't like them.
No,
Let's
I'm
fire it up. Got a proper alarm and immobiliser.
What's that,
And
Cobra or something?
the insurance was a £120 fully comp for the year.
Sweet as an up, mate.
Listen to that.
Yeah, I think you bought well there, Rob.
It's nice, eh?
It's nice.
It's nice, isn't it? Walk round the back, have a listen. Just that brings a smile to me. I know it's not your cup of tea, Chris, I know, but...
No, it's good. I'm pleased for you.
Well,
mate,
I'm well made up.
I think you should book it in for an MOT.
Get the tray plates in it. I can't wait to drive
Get it MOT'd and then...
get it all tracked up.
Yeah, of course, yeah. And then we go out for a bit of a test drive in it.
Yeah.
Both of us. Like,
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it.
Mate.
Yep. Here's MOT. All tracked up. Good to go for the summer.
I think someone's a little bit happy, aren't they?
Mate, honestly. Look how lovely it is, though. I know know this is going to annoy you. Let's just do it, just for everyone else. Let's even put the window down a bit.
Oh, that would drive me insane. That would. Oh, just do not get
I'll do it again for
Oh, mate. Oh, wouldn't that drive you mad?
On a journey, it does drive me mad because
yeah.
it's like, look, every time you come off the throttle.
Yeah, no, thank you.
But like, obviously, I've got my hand on the steering wheel lightly, but it drives straight as anything. The tracking actually was quite a long way out, but the guy I bought it off said he's put it together, he's never driven it on the road.
No.
And he only sent me a little video of him driving it in the yard. So the furthest it's been in the last 14 odd years is 27 miles.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough, isn't it? Yeah.
All these are going to go.
Yeah.
And in here is the vents and the clock.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull them back in.
Yeah.
And then under the bonnet, I'll just live with it for a minute because this summer I want to use it.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, yeah.
All I need now, sorry to interrupt you, is my new house.
Well,
with a garage because I don't know where to keep it.
I'm just pleased you didn't buy that Sierra.
Yeah. Lovely bit of kit, Chris.
Oh, 100. Yeah, but
that Sierra.
We really haven't got time for a project like that, have we?
No, definitely not. And we're going to do this one a little bit different. No need to go back to the yard. That is going to be the end of today's video. If you did enjoy it, we really would appreciate that thumbs up. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments on the Fiesta RS Turbo. Would you have bought this car? Put it in the comments down below, and we'll see you very, very soon in the next one.
Don't forget, you're going to put Tazzy's contact,
all of his details
in the description. Yeah, and we're going to throw that dump valve away, aren't we?
We are going to throw it away. It's pink anyway.